The following program contains strong language and subject matter which may be offensive to some viewers and/or inappropriate for children. The content within this program is intended for mature audiences only.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Inside the Drag Closet, the interactive vodcast where we talk about all things drag and some things that aren't. Who knows? We're really just here to have a good time. Tonight, we are going to be talking about local drag and supporting local drag and what all of you can do to be better drag supporters. It's going to be an incredible episode, and we have the one and only Dee Dee Derèon joining us this evening. I cannot wait to start kikiing with her tonight. It's going to be completely fun, but I want to start off with a little bit of a answering some questions already. If any of you have questions that you don't really want to type into the chat, you can always send them to InsideTheDragCloset@gmail.com. Or you could go over to our Patreon and subscribe over there. For as little as $5 a month, you can keep this wonderful show going and join our incredible Patreons already. Daniel, Emily, Jeremy, Jess, Josh, Lori, Robin, Vicky, and Lindsay. They get exclusive content over on our Patreon, which is our wonderful after show called Pearls of Wisdom. It is basically what happens when Amethyst and I stop being nice and start getting real. I feel like that was copywritten. However, MTV is no longer with us. We're going to come back to that later. But I don't know how I did that. Autopilot took over my brain. Also, if you would like to represent Inside the Drag Closet, you can buy some of our incredible merch over at Fourth Wall. That is InsideTheDragCloset-shop.fourthwall.com. We have wonderful merch right now. We've got phone cases. I'm excited about the phone cases. I'm not going to lie. I really like these. We've got bags, some clear bags as well, beach towels. We had to bring back the fanny pack, or for those of you across the pond, the bum bags, and some wonderful hoodies. I wanted a zippable hoodie because, yeah, I don't like the over-the-head hoodies. But anyway, there is one more banner I have right here, and that is Who, What, Where. Who am I? My name is Jade. I am a drag artist based out of Pennsylvania. I love the art of drag because it lets me try new things. What am I wearing? I wanted to dig out an outfit I've had for a number of years. I believe my ex got this for me. I don't know where he got it, but it's a fun little, racing stripe outfit. This hair is one of the pre-styled wigs from Webster Wigs. I will say I've had this wig for a while and the ponytail holder fell apart, so I had to redo it, and I popped her up a little bit on the top, so it's slightly different than it looked on Webster Wigs, but I kind of like it the way it is. My makeup tonight, I wanted to do a different look tonight. I wanted to go a little more club vibes. I was looking at some inspiration pictures. My lips are, of course, from the Lip Bar. My face is Wet n Wild. My eyes are Morphe. My eyebrows are actually Juvia's Place tonight, as are my cheeks. It's actually the same color. Who knew? And my lashes are a multi-pack from Amazon. And of course, I'm wearing some beautiful jewelry from Rock Spy Cox. Yep, that's it. And where can you find me? Well, you can find me every other Wednesday right here on Inside the Drag Closet. Our last episode was before the new year, and we had a whole bunch of people from the Woods over. We had Ms. Woods Leather, we had Miss Woods, we had Woods Pet, and Woods Cub, which was a lot of fun. We sat, we ate pizza. It was fantastic. And we had a special guest, which was Pup Pan, who was helping us out behind the scenes. And Puppy Dog Pan is the first person in the comment section tonight. That is fantastic. But you've heard me talk enough. It's time to bring in Just Rose just commented, Wet n Wild stays the best affordable drag makeup. Uh, Absolutely. Actually, a huge tip that my dear friend Callie Couture gave me a number of years ago. I'm a theater girl and I used to use Miron for my concealer all the time. Then Callie introduced me to the fact that Wet n Wild does a cream stick that works just as well and it is much more affordable. So, yes, yes, yes. But I've talked enough. It's time to bring in another beautiful face to Inside the Drag Closet. You know her and love her. She is my incredible sister, the one and only Amethyst Diamond.
Hey everybody, what's up? Hey sister.
Hey, girl.
Hey girl. Now, what is this about us stop being polite and start getting real?
It's the real world, California.
That was that was the real world. Do you remember? I watched that
I
religiously.
quoted it and I was like, where is this coming from?
I was like, I know that. Where is that?
Right? And of course, MTV is no longer a thing now.
Yeah, what's up with that too?
I don't know. They haven't played music in over 30 years, so who knows?
Oh, well, yeah. Music television ended in the 90s, I think.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, MTV's a thing of the past.
well, you know what? We will always be older than MTV.
That is very true.
Yep. Uh-huh. It's true. Came around 81, didn't it? Or something like that. I don't know.
I want to say yes. The very first video on MTV was Video Killed the Radio Star.
I
That
was
was
just
also the
thinking that.
very final thing that they aired as well.
Seriously, that's awesome.
Yep.
That is awesome.
The end of an
Oh, you
era.
look good.
So do you.
This old thing.
Girl, give the kids a little who, what, where.
Absolutely. Hi, everybody, and Happy New Year. This is our first episode of 2026. I hope that you had a phenomenal 2025, and I hope that 2026 is just as prosperous for yourselves as well as myself. It is Wednesday. You know what time it is? Inside the Drag Closet time. It's me, your queen, the reason of your life. It's I, Amethyst Diamond. Uh, who am I? I'm still figuring that out, but it's been a good journey so far. What am I wearing tonight? So the hair is by Sunny Delight, former Miss Continental. The makeup is mostly Morph. No, it's not Morphe. It is that other place, Juvia's place. See what I did there? Which I've been using a lot more lately of. I've been finding more and more of their products that I fall in love with. I'm a MAC girl at heart and always will be, but Juvia's place is certainly taking its space in my repertoire of makeup that I have. So it's Juvia's place, it's MAC, a little bit of Morphe as well. What am I wearing tonight? This dress I just got in the mail today from Fashion Nova. I was going to get it for New Year's Eve, but it did not arrive in time. So here it is for all of you to enjoy. My jewelry tonight, this set is Rocks by Cox, and this ring is by Lucinda Holiday. Where can you find me? Let's see. This weekend, I will be in Winchester, Virginia at the Winchester Brew Works for a Winter Disco Wonderland show. And Sunday, I will be in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania at HMAC with Betty Whitecastle and friends. We are doing a Disney brunch Sunday morning and Sunday evening. I just don't, where will I be? I can't think of a thing. Am I off? I might be.
You
Oh, I'm
might
with
have the
you.
day off
That's,
or
or
bingo.
or bingo. Inside the Drag Closet Bingo at the Shag Bar. You can find us this Sunday, January 11th. There is a $10 cover and there is limited space. So please get your asses there if you want to have a good time.
Exactly. We're going
Yes.
to play as much bingo as we can and the drinks there.
Oh my God. I think everybody left there a little litty titty.
They were a little litty titty, but the martini czar is going to be making wonderful martinis the entire evening.
So
So
good.
make
So,
sure you
so
win
good.
because you might win a beverage.
A lot of beverages. Honey, people were handing me their drinks because they couldn't drink them all.
And Amethyst did what she could because she is a woman of the people.
Because I am a woman of the people.
Exactly. By
I
the
do this
people
for
and
y'all.
for the people and drinking what the people cannot drink.
Yes. And I guess where else can you find me next week? I will be in Little Rock, Arkansas, from the 12th through the 17th for Miss Gay America and Miss Gay America Femme. I am going there in support of Miss Gay Delaware America first alternate Roxy Overbrook. I will be her dresser and her bitch all weekend. So greatly looking forward to it. This will be my 5th consecutive year going as a dresser, as a viewer, or as a competitor. Always a great place to be, always very inspiring to be around that many people that are on that level of drag. So even if you ever get the chance and have the funds and the time to go attend Miss Gay America, I highly encourage anyone to do it, because you will leave there so inspired. It will change your life, I promise. So yeah, greatly looking forward to that.
I remember watching it the year you were competing, and I was just inspired. It made me want to be a better performer. I
Yes,
didn't, but I
it
didn't
didn't work.
succeed at that goal. But
It's otherworldly. It really, really is.
mhm,
I'm here to say hi to me. Oh, look, Magnolia.
right,
Hi, hun
Magnolia getting the
bun.
shout out right there.
Thank you, thank you.
Team Roxy, absolutely. Go Roxy.
Yes, we got this.
Roxy is so talented, but so many of those people are so talented. Like, I cannot wait to find out who
Mhm.
the next Miss Gay America is going to be. We have so many friends going.
So
Like,
many.
it boggles my mind.
It's really, really cool. It is
Yeah.
really cool to like. It's one thing to see people on stage and be like, "Oh, they're great," but when you see your friends on that stage, it's just like you just feel like a proud mother. You're like, "Oh, my baby, my baby's on the stage." So,
Hmm.
and the best thing you can do in those situations is, like you were saying about being a supporter, a good athletic supporter, was it, or something like that?
Yeah.
And this is a sport, so yes, we are wonderful athletic supporters for all of our friends. We really know how to tuck it up. Okay. Bye. I'll see myself out. It's fine.
Well, that's enough of Amethyst Diamond for one night. Uh,
I've had enough of me too.
oh, girl, that's amazing.
You know,
I
is what it
well,
is.
and we're gonna have some America in the House next show.
We
We might as well
are.
talk about it now because our
Let's
very
do
own Miss
it.
Gay Pennsylvania will be joining us. Miss
Yes, she
Heavens to
will.
Betsy Stratton will be on the next episode of Inside the Drag Closet.
Good Lord, have mercy. That's a beautiful flyer, sis.
All right, I just whipped it together today.
Look at that. God, I look good.
Right? I love that picture of you. God damn it.
Miss Mann took that photo
Yeah,
in the hallway at the Blue Moon.
that that hallway is magic.
That hallway has something in it, hun, because every
Hmm.
picture that is taken in that hallway is perfection.
I need to get my butt back down to Blue Moon and get some more pictures in
Yes,
that damn hallway.
yes, baby. We got
And
to
maybe
get you
do a
back
gig.
down to Rehoboth. We got to get you
Fingers
back down to
crossed.
Rehoboth. Hey, Mags, if you're still watching, get this girl on down. Get
I
her on
sent y'all
down.
dates,
Get her on down there.
right?
Get her on down
Anytime
there.
she's available, I'm available, I think.
That's right. We were just together for New Year's Eve at Freddy's with Keidra Lattimore. What a
Hmm.
what an event! I can
Yeah.
tell you that. Boy, that was something else. Delicious.
Speaking of something up, Miss Stephanie Michaels is watching this evening. Hey, girl.
Sister,
Right?
I'm honored. I am honored and blessed, Miss Stephanie Michaels. Hello, hello, hello. Wow.
Speaking of honored and blessed, we should introduce our next guest.
Oh, we have a guest. I'm sorry, I forgot.
We do. She got to
My
talking and she
bad.
completely forgot. Why don't you
Yeah.
introduce her, baby?
I would love to. Everybody out there watching, this is our good Judy, a good sister, a good local supporter of all things that are drag. Please give a warm Inside the Drag Closet welcome to the one and only Miss Dee Dee Derèon.
What's the tea? Let's have a kiki. Ow.
Look at
What's
her.
Yes,
up,
girl.
friends? How are you?
Much
Wonderful.
better now
How
that
are
you're
you
here.
doing, baby?
I am good. I am good. I am so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I'm so glad we could finally make this work and your scheduling worked out accordingly,
Finally,
sort
yeah.
of,
I'm
for
usually in the
tonight.
comment section trying to get y'all to put my little comment up on the bottom of the screen.
As a good supporter you are, yes.
Yeah,
Look,
that's
Hmm.
Here today,
And
baby.
your support got you all the way to the big screen.
Well, what is this app called? StreamYard. That's I made it, baby. I
StreamYard.
made it.
We
Yep.
bring the girls to the yard.
That
Milkshake, baby. Milkshake.
The real,
Milkshake.
the real girls. Yes.
The real tea.
exactly.
The real
Well, Dee Dee, why
TTs.
don't you give everybody a little who, what, where about you?
Yes, who am I? I am your 2019 Drag Performer of the Year. I am your 2022 and 2024 Kiki Queen of Baltimore. I am your DMV Diva. I am also your CEO of Yes Events here in Maryland, which is a local queer company that focuses on queer inclusivity, performing in venues that don't particularly really are known for queer entertainment, but also just giving another platform for local entertainers to be who they are and to allow them to do whatever they want to do in the spotlight. What I'm wearing, I am also wearing a Sunny Delight wig, just like Amethyst. I have drag jewelry over by Wally down in Rehoboth Beach. Shout out to Wally. If you're ever in the DMV, that is a great place to get some of your drag jewelry. And I have a cute, vintage, authentic halter top from Akira in Towson Town Mall.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, authentic. Yeah.
Authentic diva.
Are you wearing the Janet? Is that
This is my, I like to say this is my Beyonce hair.
that's
But
fine. That's what I use her for too, but I think she calls her the Janet.
sure. I just saw it. I was like, Beyonce, I'm getting it.
Right.
Sent
I've
her a
only ever
DM.
worn her for Beyonce too. So yes.
And
She
you know
says
I
she
love
is
me some
this.
Beyonce.
You baby, you look just like her.
Hello? I get it all the time.
I'm sure you do. No doubt.
If
I'm
anybody
sure
out there
you
has any questions, feel free to send them in because we already got our first question from the incredible Magnolia Applebottom. What
Yes,
hotel she in?
baby. Clock. Clock her at the Motel 6, honey. Red
Okay,
room.
so wait, divas. So listen, the professional that I am not going to turn down an opportunity. I am actually working remote right now. I am down in La Plata, Maryland for my job, and I'm here all week. But then I had this booked prior to me finding out that I was going to be outside of Baltimore. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm doing drag in a hotel room in La Plata.
There's a first time. There's a first time.
Mm-hmm.
When
At
the
least
check clears, we do drag.
At
Yep.
least I'm not on a screen doing something else.
Right. It's not
Valid.
I could
OnlyFans.
be. I might
Mm-hmm.
be, but not right now.
Whatever
Okay.
pays the bills.
Blue
Whatever pays the
sky,
bills,
honey.
baby.
OnlyFans. We do what we gotta do.
I
You know,
only
Jade,
have one fan.
right? Single fans. Jade, I think you and I need to team up with Kiz Mounty and Magnolia Applebottom for an Inside the Drag Closet, Welcome to the Break Room smash up. Like,
That would
Ooh.
be so good.
wouldn't that be
That's
cute?
another one that I watch. I watch all of Magnolia's videos
So
for the break
good.
room.
So
I
good. It's
love
so
that idea.
fun. Love them both. They're a great pairing together.
There
Like,
She's
are
yeah.
from
so
Rehoboth.
many. Yeah, I want to do like more behind the scenes shows like that. Although we did one and it was a mess
It
because
was.
it was stressful.
Yeah.
But um I want to partner with like other podcasts and other groups like Yas Events. I really
Yeah.
wanted to celebrate the fact that like you grab the bull by the horns, Dee Dee, and you're getting shit done.
I
And
really
I wish I
am.
could
Like, I
overlay that
am
with you
just
still on the screen.
There has been so much going on, especially here in Baltimore over the years, and there's been so much commotion just within the drag community that I just said, you know what? I'm not so much trying to work for other people anymore, and I feel like I can do something about it, and I can create spaces for everybody in different areas. Not just Baltimore City. I'm not a Baltimore City girl. I live 30 minutes north from the city, but I just wanted to take the opportunity, and now that I have a more flexible schedule, to really just make some cool memories with local entertainment. And we can always bring in a drag race girly, or we can bring somebody in from Dragula or anything like that. But you know everybody is at once was a local drag entertainer, and we really have
Absolutely.
to keep that in the palm of our hand, because you're always going to be a local entertainer before you ever get on any type of video screen or behind any type of camera.
Mm-hmm.
100%. 100%. And while we have a lot of viewers out there going, all of you go out there and share that video, share the love, share the live. We have some good information coming to you tonight, and it's going to be the real tea, the real hot spilling tea. So we want everybody to know the tea. So go and get yourselves a cup and pass and share the love and the live. Thank you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag share the live. I love that.
That's one thing I've noticed a lot lately, and we were talking about it a little bit before the show. Just sharing posters in general. That's one thing all drag performers should be doing. If
Yeah.
you're in the show, advertise the show. And I want to do a huge shout out to someone who's in the comments section tonight. Just because I have noticed this wonderful person sharing all of our posts and everything that we have been doing. And Jesse, for whatever reason, your drag name is not in my brain right now, and I'm really mad about that. Because
Bodacious.
Bodacious, why was that not in my head? I have no idea what just happened. It's been a weird day. But Bodacious has been sharing not only gigs that he is in, but other people's gigs. And that is how you are. That is what our community needs to be more of.
That's the first thing you can do to support local drag. You don't have to be a drag
Exactly.
queen. You don't ever have to have been to a show. You don't have to go to the show or be in the show. You can just be like, hey, look, this seems cool. Here you go. Our
You know what
network
that
of social media connection is vast. And
that
yeah,
sharing that post is really going to get that person who does not follow you or doesn't even know that that venue down the street from them even is
exist.
willing to have a drag show. Or
Yeah.
um you have the friends or the families and that kind of stuff that, I want to go see this place. I want to go see this place. Or this place does drag. Let's go and support that venue on a Tuesday night, whether it's Taco Tuesday or it's Wine Wednesday, because you know what?
Yeah.
They allow queer people. So then the people are going to go and support those venues.
Right.
If you have people that like your post, and again, like you said, that is a form of supporting drag. It's not so much just paying the $10 cover to go into the local gay bar, especially if you're under 21.
Right.
You can you can you can go to these restaurant shows, and when you're under 21, and make those connections with the show host, and they can put you in the, whether I'm getting ready to do an open stage, and I ventured out, and I just said the first 8 people who want to come in and do the show. I don't care how you identify. I don't care how you pay your bills. I don't care what your funds are. This is a platform for you to do what you would like to do, to see, do you want to be a drag performer? Have you ever
Right.
done drag before, and this is a platform for you to even see if this is something you want to do, because you may be stuck in your bedroom. I don't know what MTV was, because I was too young for that, so I can't say that I
Girl,
was in my
bye.
bedroom. I was in my bedroom listening to MTV videos, but
Girl.
I was that girl. I was in my bedroom learning the single ladies choreography back in 2008, and
In the
then
mid
a couple
90s.
years, girl. Watch your tone, Antithesis. Watch your tone, girl.
In the mid
But
90s. Mm, girl.
but then I was dared to do drag one night, and now 13 years later, I have my
You
own
still
event
have the
company.
audacity.
I still have the audacity. So it just takes that opportunity. We all got to start somewhere. I remember doing shows where I had to get there a couple hours early to make Jello shots just to
Yes.
sell them during the show to get $30.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yes.
we got to get back to the root. And I'm not saying don't get paid for drag. That's not what I'm saying at all. I do believe there should be payment for any type of work.
Quality.
But there are ways, and we have to, as entertainers or seasoned entertainers, to create ways for the divas, the dolls, any type of performer that are coming behind us, to allow them to truly be who they want to be, or just find out who they want to be, because they don't know yet.
Yeah.
I still don't even know who I want to be.
Right.
I still want to put a show together, and Amethyst and I have talked about this. Would all of you like to see an Inside the Drag Closet School of Drag, where we just get a
Ooh.
bunch of people, we get coaches for them, totally based
Testers.
on Amateur Drag Race Harrisburg, but we just teach new people how to do drag, and
Drag
not
you.
just go out on stage, do a number, collect tips, and throw them on the ground. No, we're not going to do that. To show them the fundamentals of doing drag.
Yeah.
Drag 101, how to put a lash on,
Mhm.
or how to glue down a wig, how to make pads,
Exactly. All of that stuff.
walking in
Right.
heels.
Mhm. How to pick a number and pick an outfit that matches that number, and how to sell that number to the audience.
Lord.
What kind of drag aesthetic are you maybe interested in, and what would it take to excel at that? Anybody can walk out
Yeah.
and do a number, but not everybody is a dance diva. Not everybody is
Right.
a ballad girl, like where you can go out and
Right.
do a slow song, but either you're going to emote or you're going to not. And I truly believe that emoting is a talent. The reason I say that is
Mhm.
because I am more of a ballad girl. I'm not a dancing diva. I never was. I tried to be, and it didn't work out for me. So I don't do that anymore. I'll give you a little 8 count, a little windmill,
Mhm.
but I wouldn't consider myself a dancing girl. So what what are you going to be able to do? What do you want to work for? What do you want to try to exceed? And what is it going to take to exceed?
Right. I think that would be the basis for what I would teach in my class, is having stage presence. You don't have to do the tricks and the flips and all that. My final like test would be, I want you to stand in the middle of the stage. I don't want you to move, and I want you to entertain me. Because if you can't do that, you're not an entertainer.
I agree.
Mhm.
I will agree with that.
I am a presenter. You know what I mean? I want to come out and tell you a story. And I can
Yes.
do that with all the emotion. I don't have to move a muscle. And I can captivate a room. So if
Yeah.
you can do that, you are an entertainer.
That is a show I want to do. I want to find a venue that has a big old spotlight, and that is the only light that is in the room.
Mhm.
I don't even want the performers to leave to collect tips or anything like that. Like I just want that moment, that drama. And you could do I don't you could do And I'm Telling You, you can do End of the Road, you can do
Oof.
I'm
I
Here
would do
by The Color
Sade.
Purple. Like, right. All those type of songs. Give me a slow Mariah Carey ballad. Give me like
I've
Mariah
always
Carey again. Like, give me
I've
those
always
type of
wanted to
songs.
do a show like that. I want
Mhm.
to do a show that is like slow jams. You know what I mean? Because like it's hard to do those songs in the middle of a club and really slow things down. But if that was the basis of the show, there are so many good numbers out there that just don't fit in the flow of a regular show. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I want to do slow jams. I want to do India RE and like old stuff. Oh, I want to do it so bad.
Yes. Yes.
'Cause
Yes.
it's powerful. It's emotional. It feels something. Give me something
Take me
that
back to the
feels good.
90s and give me some like Celine Dion, The Power of Love, like
Yes,
those type of
Sade.
songs.
Ah,
Like,
love
bitch,
that song. I
I
want to
would
be in
love
that
that so
show.
much. Yes.
I was
Rhythm.
actually
It's on my list, but it has to be done right, and it has to be promoted right, because it's not going to be the normal. You're not going to get the wives of husbands that want to do a girls trip, the drag brunch, because that's not the drag norm to
Mhm.
the people outside of the community, right? They want to
Right.
see the splits, the jumps, the dips, all that kind of stuff, and that's great. I'm not knocking that, and that is a part of drag. That is a part of drag brunch, drag style,
It
all
is.
of that. So it has to be booked right, it has to be curated and marinated right to succeed.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Like it needs to be
If you want
done
to
like
see
a
tricks,
bar like Club Car.
Yeah.
right. And if you want to see those kind of tricks, go to the circus. There's clowns there too. You know what I mean? But
True.
just saying.
I think it's
It's
great.
funny.
I love all
Go
styles
ahead.
of drag. I think all styles of drag are valid, but I do think that all styles of drag, like everybody can work, but we all like I don't know how to say this without like getting canceled. There's we all want it like we all have the same job, but we don't necessarily work in the same department.
Of course.
Does that
There was an incredible quote, and I forget the name of the queen who said it. There's a booking for everyone, but not everyone is right for the same booking.
I yes, and there are times where it can be kind of squished together and molded together, and I think those times are important. But there are times where we have to kind of not segregate or anything like that, not kind of get away from the mix and the mold, but I do think there are times where we can kind of get on different highways. Somebody can do a show on 695, but somebody can do a show on 95 or 295, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Highway to hell, huh?
Highway to hell. That's where all drag queens go. Highway to hell.
Yep. So we've got 6 questions already.
Oh
Oh
no.
my goodness, let's go.
No, it's fantastic. I want to start with the newest one just because I know she's going to come up with more of them. But Trixie DeFlair, who has
I knew it.
been coming up with incredible things such as mayonnaise is sandwich lotion, and her question of the evening, just tuning in, was helping getting ready for MGA. Question: why does root beer taste like barbecue water?
Sarsaparilla.
I just went to Disney World recently, and
I
there
like
is
barbecue.
a
I am
sour
Goose.
plum soda that tastes like Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce
Ooh,
in a weird way,
I'm not mad at that at all.
right?
I don't think I could do it, Divas.
I
You
tried
don't
it
like
and I was like,
barbecue?
mm,
No barbecue for you, girl.
Not like barbecue water and not the
That's too spicy
that
for
comment
her.
made me a little speechless. I'm not gonna lie.
nice. Um, so the questions we got, ooh, some good questions. Bodacious always has the most incredible questions. And
Yes.
as show promote, I feel like you two would get along really well. Bo would like to know, what are ways you make your events inclusive to drag kings and things, performers who may be disabled, and other folks who may not initially think people who other folks who people may not initially think of when they think of drag.
Mm.
Sorry, I had to work through that.
Ways to make shows
Here,
inclusive
I'll
to
put it.
drag kings and things. Thank you.
Mhm.
Performers who
Yeah,
may be
put it back up.
disabled.
Ways to make your events inclusive of the drag kings and things. I think
Well,
the easy answer would be theme shows. If you do a theme show that is typically going to be a cast of drag queens, but then you mix and mingle. If you do like cartoon characters, somebody can do like a pair number, and they can do like Dexter and Dee Dee. Like theme shows are still a great idea. Like that can still be, and that's a very traditional way of drag to do a themed show. And
yeah.
but I feel like a drag king who at this day and age might be the there may be four people in the cast and three of them are drag queens, and then you have that drag king. that drag queen, they can do whatever song they want to. The drag queens are going to have to sit there and like, okay, what are you doing, girl? Because I can't do this if you're going to do that, whatever. So, theme show would be like an answer that I would go to right away. Performers who may be disabled, that's just a conversation, and the host needs to be willing to have that conversation with that person who they're booking, and I don't think that should deplete them from having the booking. But if it's a disability with like lights and like what's the light that
Strobe lights.
flicker? Strobe lights.
Strobe.
Maybe the DJ, we have that conversation and say it has to be a standalone light, or if it's
Yeah.
something with a wheelchair, then get a ramp. Like
The stage has to be accessible. Yeah, it's just a conversation you would have to have. That would be a unique scenario, depending on the venue and where it is, what they have set up for those conditions. Yeah, you would definitely have to reach out ahead of time with that, I would think.
conversations go a long way.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that question because
Yeah.
that's one of those questions that gets the wheels turning, and like
Yep.
hopefully it makes people who own venues go, ooh, I need to get on top of this. And sadly, some venues aren't accessible. They need to be, but if you're on a historic register, it gets dicey there. But most venues can figure it out.
Yes.
Agreed.
Enbo has another question here. Who's a performer that you've always wanted to do a collaboration with but haven't had a chance to yet?
So many. So many.
Collaboration, like I'm thinking
Like a
like
duet,
a queen who I've always wanted to book,
or like do a
and
duet with.
a queen who I would do a duet with. I don't know. I don't like none of these.
Maybe.
Um, I would like to do a duet with Sasha Adams Sanchez.
Yeah.
I don't know her.
Look her up, Diva. I will send you all of her social media links.
We'll get her on the show.
Yes.
If she'd be
She's
willing.
she's a DC, Virginia diva. She is for like a former Miss Freddy's. She does like DC Drag Brunch. She hosts DC Drag Brunch, I believe. But she is a phenomenal and outstanding performer. She is somebody who I've looked up to since I started performing. She is somebody who also does a lot of Beyonce, so that would just be also an easy answer for me if I wanted to take it that route. But no, just somebody who I was traveling to DC and I was going to shows down there. She would come up to Baltimore and do like Point South brunch with Broken Heights and Ayana Deschanel. So I was just exposed to her a lot. And if you ever get the chance to see her perform, whether it's at brunch or if it's a Saturday night at Freddy's in Arlington and she's already done 3 shows, she's still going to give it to you as if it was the first number she did for the day. Like, good queen. Somebody to look up to.
I think I would choose either Monet Dupree
Mm.
or India Laurel Houston.
2 great answers. 2 great answers.
Yeah. Very inspiring, very awe-inspiring when you watch them perform. They believe it, you believe it. They are whatever they're presenting to you, I assure you. So
2 queens that
yeah.
don't put up with the BS. So like the number, like if you guys are gonna do a duet, like the number is going to be a duet. Like y'all gonna have, it may be a ballad, it may be a slow song,
Right.
but they're still gonna have choreography. There's gonna be like, I need you over here by this word, I need you over there by this chorus, and like they're gonna get it together.
Chevelle Brooks.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cece Nicole from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, I don't know her.
Mm-hmm.
I love these answers.
What's up?
You know who I want to do a duet with, and I
Who?
haven't done one with? That bitch right there. At first, like, because when we started doing the show and people were like, when are you two performing together? We're always performing together. I was like, you and I need to do Take Me or Leave Me from Rent.
Oh, that'd be so much fun.
It would be, but I was like, yeah, but that's as fun as that would be. I want us to be Madeline and Helen from Death Becomes Her.
Oh my God. Have
That
you
would
seen
be, I could see that for you guys.
Hmm.
have you seen Bev's performance of that?
Yes.
I
Not in
have,
person.
yes.
That dress is impeccable.
Hmm.
Impeccable. The fabric is delicious. Like it smokes the hole in her. Oh
Hmm.
my God. I was like,
That
bitch, that's drag.
that
That's drag.
soundtrack is so good.
It
Like
So
is.
good.
I was trying to get tickets to go see it, and unfortunately, Megan Hilty and Jennifer Samard have done their final show together already.
They
Um,
just ended.
yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Jennifer Samard is staying a little while longer. Megan Hilty has a couple more performances, but Jennifer Samard is out for them. So,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
unfortunate.
I want to go see it before Jennifer Samard moves on, though.
Yeah, I
My
mean,
I
as a
birthday
really
is
lover,
February
hope it.
12th, everybody. If you would like to donate to the Jade Wants to Go See Death Becomes Her, my Venmo's
right,
down there at the bottom of the
Okay.
screen.
right. It'll be a birthday trip for both of us, hon. We'll go together, and I would love to see. I mean, as a lover of the movie, I mean, I watched the movie a million times.
Mhm.
That soundtrack is on point.
Flawless.
It is on point.
You
Yep.
guys have similar birthdays, like around the same time?
Hers is the 12th. Mine's the
Hers is the
21st.
21st.
Oh, period. Period.
Yep,
Flip the numbers. Flip them around.
That's cool.
exactly.
I'll
I
be
love that.
22. She'll be 62.
True. This bitch.
I
All
smell a
right.
stun.
We are down to 7 questions now.
Is that all?
Wait, wait. Hiding in plain sight just said, I want to see you two do a Lucy and Ethel number, or Laverne and Shirley.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not
Wait,
the right.
Lucy
I'm
and
not the right
Ethel. I
color.
could see it.
I'm
Hmm.
not the right color for either of those.
No,
That makes it better.
Diddy's
so
like, no, you're high yellow. You light enough.
do what song you want, Diva.
Right. Uh, where is it? Where is it?
Water. I've been drinking so much water lately. I'm so proud of myself.
That's not a question. That's a statement. Um,
Now, see,
we
when you got
kind of
on
covered
camera, the
this.
bottle was already open. So was it tequila?
No.
Put the lid
Okay.
back on before it evaporates.
Okay.
All right. Dee Dee, if you could teach one masterclass in drag, what topic would you want to specialize in?
Backstage drag room etiquette.
Ooh,
Yeah, don't be a cunt.
that.
You could be the most entertaining drag performer in the spotlight, but if you are nasty and rude and late, um,
Late.
sorry, that's gonna ruin it for me, and I will not book you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm really not sorry. Like we are showing up for a job. We are doing something to receive a payment. And
This is business.
when you are part of a group chat and you have these bullet points that are set in place and like
And you ignore it. Well,
That.
if I had to ask you for your music, or if you ask me where to send the music and it was in the original post, boils my
Do not
I
send
can
me
make
a YouTube link.
girl. Don't even get me started on that.
right? I'm not going to
Or
convert your
asking me
music for you.
to, yeah, asking me to burn the music for you or change it to an MP3 file, and then you wanna sit there and tell me that you're gonna ask for a $150-$200 booking fee.
No.
Not over here.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. If why do I go out of state and perform, and I'm one of the first ones there, but then you have people who are very comfortable that will show up 5 minutes before showtime with no makeup on. I don't care how fast you do your makeup, and that's your style. That's fine. There's no read there, but call time is call time whether you're in face or you're not. And if you got to be there at a call time, be there by the call time. And for me, like on time is late. So if call time like is 8 o'clock, I'm gonna be there by 7:45 at the latest.
At the latest.
I
At the
get
latest.
such anxiety if I feel like I'm going to be 5 minutes late.
Yes, me too.
Like,
I
can't
mean,
do it.
granted, I usually show up painted, padded, nailed. You know, I gotta
You
get in there,
do.
throw a dress on, you know, but I'm still 45 minutes early.
hmm
And there'll
I
be
like
times
to
where
be
I'll
there
show up
early.
without a wig, or I'll show up with, maybe my lashes and lips aren't done, but I'm here for call time because usually call time you still have enough time to do one or two things between call time and show time. So
Sure.
I'm not saying I think that's great, and I emphasize I think you're a professional. Oh my gosh, they just got this recorded. I just gave you a compliment.
Write that down now.
But not everybody is going to do that, and that unfortunately that is not the true expectation to fully come in drag every single time. But
Yeah.
call time is call time, and when you're 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes late, like to me that is unfortunately from a producer and show host perspective, that's a problem.
It's disrespectful. I
And
worked
so
with
I
a
would
girl
teach a class
recently.
on drag etiquette, drag room backstage etiquette.
I worked with a girl recently. You know, she was in the same group chat, higher up on the level of importance and closeness to who the show was made by.
Yep,
Um,
that's usually how it is, though.
did not submit her music on time, showed up to the gig late, and didn't do a single song in the theme.
But it's probably already booked again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Then then we can get in and talk about booking your friends. But if that friend or that close friend is a professional, comes in new costumes, styled hair, on time, in the theme, looks good, like why crowd favorite? Why wouldn't I like? I'm going to be more prone. I will be more prone to book them. I'm not saying I'm going to take away an opportunity from somebody else, but and we all need our platforms to showcase ourselves and to prove ourselves. I do agree with that as well, but you gotta do the homework, and you gotta obey by the bullet points because that is a factor of being a drag performer.
My ex used to get flack all the time. Like, you only book Jade because you're married. And he was like, no, I book Jade because she's reliable and she does the theme and she shows up on time. Like, she's a great performer. And like, he was like, what is this flack I'm getting? You know?
You would be upset if you went to go see one of your favorite artists in a concert and they started an hour late. It
hmm
happens. It sucks. I might not go see that artist again, but I get upset when things are late. So, in the same sense, we're not, I'm not the same level as, Lady Gaga or Rihanna or Beyonce, but like we're entertainers just like they are. So, like, to some of the extent, we do go by the same rules and etiquette.
hmm
You know, and audience turnout is getting lower and lower and lower. So if we keep producing this mediocre shit and destroying people's expectations, they're not coming back. So it's not that we are sitting here saying, you know, do this, do this, do this, do this. It's drag 101. It's a business. It is a business.
Yeah.
It's not about you. There is such a bigger, greater picture that if we aren't supporting each other, if we aren't doing things on time, if we are not producing a quality form of entertainment, people aren't coming back
Nope.
to your show, to my show, to her show, to any show.
And it could be as even as little as, when you are taking $1 from your patron or your audience member, look at them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Sometimes I even say, I say thank you. I know that could be a controversial topic because you're breaking character. You're not singing the lyrics, but
Oh well.
I very often, and especially if it's
Oh well.
somebody who has come back to my shows over and over and over again, where they probably know what hair I'm going to wear, or they probably see me do that same Beyonce number 3, 4, 5 times, but I'm still going to say thank you because you took time out of your day. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you paid that $10, $20, $25 brunch ticket to come see me perform.
Absolutely. And I get that whole breaking character thing. I will stop my world to say thank you to the people that give me money.
Yeah,
And that's on
Mm-hmm.
period.
yeah.
That's on
I
period. They don't have to give me
usually
nothing.
I usually give them a wink or something. Like it
Right.
takes a moment.
Flash a
Like
boob or something,
like
Not
slap
even
him
not
in the
even a
face with
moment.
a
It takes
tit.
a second. It takes a second to do something nice.
Hmm.
And
Our
as a
drag
drag
mother
performer,
Poison
because
literally kisses everybody on the cheek when they tip her. And I'm like, girl, are you tired and you don't want to dance anymore? What are you doing?
I'm doing a 8-minute ballot. Okay, well there's 50 people out there. I hope I can get through them in 8 minutes. If I
Right.
give them all a kiss.
Exactly.
Mm.
And Tyler, the beautiful Alanis Morissette just pointed out, along with others, that take that second, make people feel seen. And that's what a drag show is. We want people to be loved and appreciated and just come and forget about the outside world for a little bit. Like,
Yeah. And those people come back.
yeah,
Yes, they do.
Those
because
people come back.
they felt represented, they felt cared about. And that's like, if you're a drag performer who's going out there just for what you can get financially from the audience, go into a different profession. Like,
Yes. Get another job.
it's I don't want to say it's conditional. It's a give and take. Like,
Mhm.
I always say 50% of a show is the audience. The other
Hmm.
50% is what's on stage.
Yeah. It's a two-way street for sure.
Mhm.
Before, like pre-show, let's say I'm in my walk around and I'm going out. Maybe I got drink tickets for the show, and I went to go, get me a whiskey cran, and I try to make an effort to talk to somebody that I don't know. Say, hey, are you here for the drag show tonight? Oh, great.
Mhm.
I'm Dee Dee. I'm from Baltimore. I'm going to be in the show tonight. Is this your first time here? And just, it's an easy conversation to have, but then that person is going to be like, oh my gosh, they just came up and talked to me.
Mhm.
And
It's symbiotic.
that's going to create a relationship that is going to, I'm taking these bitches off because they're starting to hurt me.
Do it.
Then,
Ooh,
that
magnets.
that's creating a conversation, that is creating a relationship, that's going to create a safe space for them. If that's their first time, they're like, oh my gosh, like, I'll come back here. So that's helping the venue. That could create a bar sale. That could create a cover charge. That could create, oh, I'm from Baltimore too. Okay, well here, let me tell you where my shows are. If you want to come see another show, come on, girl. It's a hoot. It's a
Right.
good time. Or doing the
Mhm.
same thing afterwards. That person that gave you that $20 bill, go up and talk to them after the show.
100%.
Mhm.
Or if another local diva or a local performer came to the show, whether they came to see you or not, I saw you. Thank you for coming today.
Hmm. Yeah, I love the pre-show walk around. That's why I show up so early. If I have the opportunity to go out and welcome the people that are about to willingly give me money for dressing like this, then I'm going to do that. I want to
Exactly.
say hi to people and meet those people because then when you come out, they'll be like, "Oh, that's the one that said hi to us before the show. Let's give her more money. Like, stop being stupid, people. Stop being
Let's.
stupid. It's not hard."
Do you want to? Will
Mhm.
you take a photo with me? Yes, I will.
Yes, I will. Absolutely. You know how many times I get money for taking photos with people, and I'm like, and I tell people that's not necessary.
That's not the cheek. Yeah,
That's not why I'm taking a picture with you.
but
I,
also
I
thank
don't need more
you.
pictures of me, and Seriously, it's not difficult. It's not difficult.
Yeah,
Some people stand in their own way,
Mhm.
they really
and I
do.
and I'm cashing all of their checks.
Here,
That.
I'm gonna go grab another bottle of water, so I'll be back.
Get it. All right, now we can talk shit about her,
Yes, you
oh,
can.
I've been waiting for that moment. Never thought
right?
she'd never leave.
Uh,
I love me some Amethyst though. One of my all-time favorite people to work with in the
mhm.
DMV. We do Rehoboth Beach a lot together. We actually try to coordinate our weekends together because that seems to be the place where I actually do get to see her. So I always try to be like, "Hey,
Nice.
girl, what weekend are you trying to do?" And I'll try to see if I can do the same weekend.
I literally just did the same thing. Messaging mad. Uh, let's see. Lannis has another question here. How do you create a different theme show that'll stand out in a world of 6 other Wicked theme shows?
Be the first one to put the
Girl,
Wicked flyer out.
right?
No, look at current events. Like if you have a if there is like a specific pop artist that is going to be, let's say they're coming in the summer, okay, and me as a venue, I host at a couple venues, so if I know I have a scheduled brunch that month and I know Taylor Swift is coming, I'm going to do a Taylor Swift brunch because it's going to be relevant at that time. Um,
Mhm.
to bring up Wicked, I had a drag bingo that was a week before the second movie came out, so that's why I did a Wicked themed bingo. But I didn't just have the performers do Wicked numbers. Like I went on Amazon or other play. I went out shopping and I bought like Wicked stuff for like the prizes and whatnot. We had green and pink themed drinks for the event, so like there's extra things that could be done than just having a pink and green flyer for a Wicked themed show. But
Mhm.
definitely looking at
So
current
tired.
events and who's coming to town, or what big events of queer pop culture that are coming up, and you can kind of maybe branch off and do a show about that, or like what we talked about earlier about Super Bowl. Do a bunch of all halftime theme show numbers,
Oh, yeah.
and you're taking over a heteronormative event.
Which is so funny. I can't wait to do that.
I'll come out dressed like a damn football. I'll be shaped just like Amethyst.
Girl, bye.
Ah,
Girl, bye.
that's
Did you hear
amazing.
me make all those nice compliments about you when you went to go get a bottle of water?
Nope, you can tell me again right now.
No, I don't
I'm su-
remember.
I'm sure it was brief.
Jade just sent me a text message and said, "Hey, say this real quick."
Did you give her your
I wrote
Venmo?
the whole script for her.
Actually, it was a Snapchat, and now I can't get it anymore. Oh, I'm so sorry, sister.
That's all
Like
right.
when that happens.
Hey, Miss Gay Maryland, America.
Oh, look at
Who's
her.
Hey,
here?
Miss Marlin.
Ivana.
Ivana, I
Are you
miss
ready?
you.
Are you ready for the big game next week?
She's probably sitting
I'll
in
be
her
there.
room stoning something right now.
Yeah, right?
I'll be there, baby. If you need me for anything, just holler. Even for a
I
quick
want to
hug, a
go
bit of
just to
advice.
go.
Right? I want to go
Right.
one of these years.
Definitely
I'll
do.
go to
What
be
other
your
day?
dresser next time you compete.
There we go. Or you're going to have to go through Cassie for that.
Oh, that's valid. I'm not going to fight Cassie.
I was going to say, girl, she'd be pissed at me.
I think
I'll
I
show
might.
up and help everybody
Might do
that you
Maryland
usually
again.
help.
Right. Right, right,
Oh, that'd
right.
be amazing. Ooh, this is a fun question. Just Rose would like to know, what's the quickest you ever pulled a number together that you ended up nailing?
Oh, that's a good one. I forget what that is.
Like the
I have an
week
answer for
of.
that. I have an answer for that. I think I have an answer for that. Shit.
Mine would be, I don't know if you guys ever saw it, but mine would be when I did the Cowardly Lion for a Wizard of Oz Wicked theme show.
Fun.
And I literally just took like a nude jumpsuit that I bought online, but then I went and bought like a bunch of stones and like stoned it out. But then all I did was, like when you go to like when you go skiing and you wear like you have like the matching cuffs that you have the matching what's it called you put around your little neck and it's all the fur. So I just bought like all of those to add to the jumpsuit.
Yeah.
And then I literally just I already had the wig that was kind of like half up, half down. And I just took a piece of red ribbon and just tied it in like the Cowardly Lion.
Cute.
And it's probably one of the most fun numbers I've ever done. And it came together in the matter of like 48 hours.
Yeah. Mine was for a theme for something, and it was last minute. I forget what it was.
Usually it's a theme show, yeah.
Yeah. And usually it's the ones that I'm like, I don't have anything for that. So then don't take the booking, right, Jane?
No, I was just going along those lines when I did that emo show down in Baltimore. And I was
Yeah.
like, emo's not my real. I literally spent a day Googling like what is emo and what's not. Because I was like,
Right.
ooh, I can do Evanescence, but everything was like, no, Evanescence
That's
is not
soft.
emo. And I'm like, well, that leaves me with a whole bunch of nothing.
Right.
But I was gonna say the quickest I ever pulled something together is drag adjacent. I was directing a shadow cast of Rocky Horror, and
Oh.
the day of our show, our Rocky couldn't make it. So I had to put my
Put on
body
the gold
dysmorphia
panties.
gold panties, and that was it. Like,
Period.
luckily they were boy shorts, but I have very bad body issues. And so I was like, I'm about to go on stage wearing some gold shorts. So I painted on pecs because I've never had pecs. I don't know why. My chest doesn't do that. And was like, you know what? This is gonna be it. Luckily, I had the other guy's costume and wig.
Nice.
There is not a picture of it anywhere on the internet.
Praise Jesus.
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed.
Praise the Lord. What are you doing?
I had never been so terrified to set foot on a stage. And then the next year I had to play Brad. So yay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But there's such a lesson in doing those sort of things where you're like, I don't think I can do this. And then you go out there and you do it and you get good reviews for what you did. You're like, oh, okay. Like comedy for me. Like when I first started doing comedy, I was like, I'm not a comedy queen, but people are like, you are so fucking funny. I'm like, okay. But no, it's what
It's
it is.
just like a new thing at your job, and then it's just something else you can add to your resume. Like I
Yeah.
encourage it. It was something that I was always scared of, and then
Mhm.
I was booked for a body positivity show, and this is at a time where I was just wearing long sleeve leotards and black thigh high boots. I would not wear anything else. And then I was booked to do this body positivity show, and I I walked out and I showed skin and I wasn't comfortable with my body and I just did it. And then from there on out, like I tried not to wear that much anymore because like why not?
Now she's a
Nice.
slingshot diva.
But it goes with the comedy route, and that also kind of ties into theme shows and for the divas who may be able to sew or have that connection to a seamstress, take that booking. Give
Mhm.
yourself some time. Don't take that booking on a Thursday if the show's at Saturday. But if you're being booked for that show and you have ample time, then go outside. That's how I did like the Cowardly Lion, and I've done the Scarecrow. I've done some crazy things over the past couple years that I never said I was ever going to do, but I pushed myself because I was like, you know what, I will do this theme show, and I don't want to do something that I already did, and I don't want to do something that I'm just not going to. If I'm going to do Elphaba, I'm not just going to wear a green leotard and do Defying Gravity. No, let's
Right.
let's construct a Wicked costume, a Wicked Witch costume. So
Right.
it could be a good thing to take those opportunities if you don't have something in your closet because one, you're gonna heighten your closet. You're going to add more to it. You're going to broaden your spectrum within your mind or your drag persona. And it can be weird. It can be fun. It can be. I've been very tense about it because it's not the norm that I've normally done in the past. So I'm like, oh my God, are people going to like it? Do I look crazy? I don't like this wig on me, or I don't like this wig color or anything like that. So I say do it. Help you be a better drag performer.
I went out on a limb with purple hair one day, and I was like, oh, wait a minute.
And now it's on the flyer.
Right? Well, and like I'm always wearing crazy colored hair now because it feels like my drag. It feels
Absolutely.
right. It feels fun. Like I'm looking at my wigs right now, and I'm looking at all my styled wigs, and I'm like black, blue, purple, green, pink, brown, pink, tinsel, purple. Like I don't. If I'm gonna
Mine
be,
are all natural hair colors. I can't.
yeah,
I can't. I've tried color hair so much time. I can't. I can't.
right.
I
I
just
just
I
love it.
can't. I
Yeah,
can't.
I can't.
I love it too. I was surprised at how many colors actually worked for me when I started dabbling in anything that wasn't a neutral color. I was like, oh, okay, I see this. You just
I
evolved that
do
way.
red.
You
That's
know,
about it. But I still consider that a natural color.
sure.
Mhm. We've got 2 more questions and 24 minutes left.
What's the next
Ooh.
one?
Next one from the incredible Stormy Sky.
Ah,
What do you think was the most
sister.
impactful move, event, or experience of your drag career?
Mine would have to be Throwback Thursday at Grand Central in Baltimore. It
Oh,
was my
wow.
first position. It was 4 of us. It was 4 baby drag queens at the time. It was myself, Anastasia Belladonna, Venus Fastrada, and Washington Heights. And the 4 of us kind of came together because at the time, Grand Central was not really known for drag. It was just a gay bar. But they wanted to bring drag back. It was once a drag bar, but then it kind of diminished because of management issues. But then they wanted to bring it back. So we said yes to the gig, and we did a show every single Thursday night. And again, we had no budget. There was no paycheck. That's when we were doing the Jello shot. So we would get there at 6 o'clock p.m. for an 11 p.m. show. 6 p.m. for an 11 p.m. show to make
Yes.
Jello shots to paint because we were all new drag queens. So it was taking us, a couple hours to do our makeup. And then we would do 2 numbers and sell Jello shots and make, $100. And we were there from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Yep.
Still paying for drinks because we only got like 1 drink ticket.
Right.
But that really allowed me to create a name for myself in the Baltimore scene. That was allowing me to, I was being seen every single week. And we started when there were 3 or 4 people on the dance floor with us to times where it would take me, I don't know if you guys have ever been to Grand Central when it was open, but it was a big venue that on the dance floor side. And there were times by the time we ended, right before we ended because of COVID. And it would take me a good like 30-40 minutes to get from the dressing room over to like the other side of the room just because of how many people was coming out. And yeah, we were having good drink specials. We elevated things. We were doing theme nights and we were doing group numbers because it was like a show that we did for 4 or 5, 6 years that we did it. So it was a time where I was still a baby drag queen, and it allowed me to create a name for myself. And it's a big part of who Dee Dee is now.
Nice. How about you, Amethyst?
I can always credit this. I think when I became Miss Gay Maryland, I
Good
think
answer.
that was it's something I had wanted for 20 some years. Like I started watching Miss Maryland when Truly Fabu was crowned in 2000,
Right.
2001. A goal I've always wanted and never actually thought I would achieve it. And then I did, and that entire year was just the best year. Things have still been good since, but that year was very validating for me. Very, very validating. And having that validation and being self-aware as I am, I mean, it really changed my life. It really,
That's how I
really,
met you.
really did. Yes.
I was
Yes.
there
I
the
met
night you won Glamour Girl.
I was first alternate.
Oh, that's right. That wait, that's right. You were first alternate because
I went to
was it
Maryland as the
Faith?
first alternate.
Yeah, but that I met I that was the first time I saw you when you were competing for Glamour Girl, and then I was there the night you won Miss Gay Maryland, and then that is just that's how I was exposed to Amethyst Diamond.
Yeah, it's a huge blessing. It was a huge, huge blessing. So
I really thought you
yeah.
were saying meeting me was a huge blessing. Meeting
that was
Amethyst is a huge
that was next. That was second. Yeah.
A solid third.
It was just like Tampax tampons. It was up there.
Yes.
Like Prego,
What
it's
about
in
you,
there.
Jade? What about you?
Um, I I have two, which is kind of weird. I think it was when I took the chance on stepping into Amateur Drag Race Harrisburg as a coach, and that's kind of where I got my start. So that was a very like I didn't really know what I was getting into, but I was like, you know what? Let's just do this. Um, and the other is kind of weird. Um, the most impactful event of my drag career was the end of Divas Down Under because I've had a very slow year and it's it's given me time to step back and reevaluate and think about what's important to me. And I'm doing a second run of my drag room very soon and I'm going to purge even more of this stuff, but I'm streamlining what I want and what I want to do. And there's a lot of stuff hanging up on that rack over there that hasn't been used yet. And I want to get to those and I want to play and I want to have fun, but I want to stay true to the drag I enjoy doing. So if anybody wants to book me, please do. That's what that is. That was desperation.
Just
We'll get you down to Baltimore, Diva.
Oh, I'd love it.
I'll get you somewhere.
Sweet. Game on. Bring us both. Talk about a mess.
Hold on now. Do you want the booking or not?
Okay,
I was
that's
gonna
valid.
say, bring her. Bring her. Bring her. I don't want to ruin an opportunity for my
I'll see
sins.
her in Rehoboth.
That's right.
That's valid.
I'll be around, no worries.
Got it. No, that would be a lot of fun. I haven't been down to Baltimore in a while for a gig. I've been down there was it last? I don't know. I was down there last year to go to the aquarium. First road trip with the boyfriend. It was fun. But yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
We'll talk offline. I'll get you down here for something, Diva.
Absolutely. And we got two questions from Hiding in Plain Sight. One of them I couldn't see for some reason, so they messaged me. How do you suggest balancing ballads and upbeat songs in a 3-performance set? I always weigh who I'm in the show with. I always kind of look at who else is in the gig and I kind of go, okay, I know this girl, I know how she performed. I know, okay, I guess I'm going to be funny again.
I do my ballad last, always.
Yeah, because then you're glamorous for photos.
And I'm ready for callbacks.
Mm-hmm.
I like both of yours answers. I think both answers are very valid. There are times where I will do the ballot last, but I also look at who is in the show with me, but then also as the host. I will sit there and say, "Oh, you're going to do this song, but this person's doing this song. Could one of you possibly?" So maybe you don't have two ballots back to back,
Mm-hmm.
just from a a quality standpoint. So I like both of your answers, but then I'm going to play like the host card as well. So it's like a case by case for me. It depends on the components of what's going on in the moment.
Yeah. Like I never want to see a
Derek,
show start with a ballad.
yeah.
No.
You're setting the whole tone for the whole show.
Yeah, no.
Derek used to be really good about that because he demanded everyone's music at least a week before the show. And then he would go through and say, "Hey, girl, your second number, can that be your third number?" And he would just organize it by the time we got to it.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah.
more
I like,
so like, what am I wearing? And like, you know, if I have one costume that is gloves, maybe I'll wear that. Maybe I'll do that number third, because then you know things like nails. So I'm not. I want to put nails on, then take nails off, then put nails back on, so I can wear the
Right.
gloves. If they're like, there's a lot that can go on as to you know why I do a number
Absolutely.
at one point of the show.
a makeup
Absolutely.
evolution during a show. That's a fun time.
Yeah.
Another component.
Mhm.
Like when I
Yeah.
like again the Cowardly Lion, I did that number last, so I could do the nose and I could do the whiskers, or you know
Right.
change my lip color.
Right. Right. I do my wigs that way too. Like if I'm laying a lot of lace for two of my numbers, like and I know that I'll be removing and re-gluing and putting back on, and then the makeup has to be reapplied. I'm like, nope, bang, there we go, girl, done deal. Bitch, if you think I have makeup on my forehead right now, you are wrong. You are very wrong. Yes. Mm-mm.
All right.
Ain't nothing above the brow, baby.
Okay, a
Nothing.
brow and a lip gloss.
Yeah.
Mm,
Because I'm what? A woman.
A woman.
in a very dark room.
Thank you.
And the last question, we did get another question, but we're going to get to that. What are your go-to butt-saving items that you think everyone should keep in their drag kit?
Great question. Nail glue,
So much. So
bobby
that's why
pin.
my luggage is so heavy. Because I have everything.
Yeah,
Like
nail glue,
so many
bobby pins,
things. Bobby
hairspray,
pins, safety pins.
a backup costume. No shade, no shade. A backup
Yes.
costume. But then that costume is going to come with an extra pair of shoes and maybe a different wig and, you know,
And
that
more
kind of
jewelry.
stuff. So that goes back to, you know, Anne's saying why the suitcase is so heavy or why you have that extra bag, because baby girl, when that zipper pops, you got to take it off and you got to put on the backup.
I have so much stuff with me. Everybody's like, do you have? I'm like, yes. Do you have this? Yes. Do you have that? Yes. I'm like, everything. It's irritating.
Mhm. Thank God Amethyst takes a mirror to every gig because she's never going to see herself in it.
Ever.
No shade. I will. One thing that Amethyst has that I still want to do to this day that I never done. She has a little bottle of Windex. She keeps a little bottle of Windex for her makeup mirror. So if it's you know
Yep.
if it's muddy, you want to clean it off. If you're ever in a show with Amethyst, she has a little bottle of Windex that you can use to clear off your.
Windex, alcohol, all not vodka, actual isopropyl. I have that too. Don't worry. Yes, I'm a responsible adult. I bring my own.
Okay.
Train tickets,
Accurate.
girl. I already got a buzz.
I'm screaming, girl. I'm stealing that.
Look, look,
Whatever
self-sufficient.
gets you through the gig.
That's right. That's right.
So we are out of questions, but I don't think we're done yet because we've got about 12 more minutes. So
Great.
Amethyst,
Yeah.
what is one question you've always had for Dee Dee?
Dee Dee, where do you see yourself going in your drag career? Where do you want to go? Where will Dee Dee 2036 be?
Not doing drag. No. I would like to put my hat in the ring for Miss Gay Maryland or Miss Gay America. I would also, no shade, I would like to do Drag Race.
Cool.
I could see myself doing this even more. And I think I am now getting into the mindset and the mentality to where I can. And I think that's again why I started Yes Events. And I've gotten back into hosting and creating opportunities. So um, yeah, I'm going to potentially be playing around in some more pageantry and competition life.
Nice.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm here
I
to
was going to
help.
say, from the sound of things, you've already got an incredible team in your corner.
I do. I do.
You know, if you need anything from us, you let us know. That's
Yes.
what we're here for.
No, I kind of started to not like drag for a little while because of all the tension and the negativity that was coming within just the DMV, and there was just a lot of cattiness and a lot of cancellations, and just on top of everything going on in the world, and it just wasn't being fun anymore. And I love drag. I I thoroughly, thoroughly, thoroughly love what I do. And I think that comes out when I'm performing as well, that I love what I do. But I'm just now getting back into really, really liking drag again. And that's why I started Yes Events, because I think a lot of the things that I wasn't liking was some of the people that I was establishing myself with, or the people that I was in the dressing room. And that's why I believe in drag room etiquette. And, maybe just because the room is quiet doesn't mean you got to talk, girl.
Honey,
Things like that. So I'm liking drag again, and I'm not just liking drag again. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm loving drag again, and I have thoroughly loved what I have done in 2025, and now that it's 2026, I'm gonna that bitch is on superpower. Like, we're on
yes.
hydro blast, girl. Like, I want
Yes.
to do some shit. Just to name a couple things, like I said, I'm doing an open stage, a monthly open stage now. It's going to start the end of this month. One of my venues, I'm doing a whole drag festival. It's going to be like Baltimore Pride times two type of thing, but like just, a Yes Events version of it. And so I'm in the beginning stages of that, and crossing the T's and dotting the I's, and what do I need to do, how get some sponsorships and that kind of some funding for that. um, I may be having my own local bar pageant
Okay.
here in Baltimore, for another local talent with some categories to kind of you know prep the divas if they want to get into pageantry, or they want to maybe just kind of see what into. I think a bar title is great, and to be able to learn a lot. I learned a lot when I did mixed mixers back when I only did drag for 5 months, and I learned a lot, and another key component as to why I'm here today. So yeah, pageantry, competition, and just slaying the game. That's what I'm going to be doing. That's what you're going to be seeing
Excellent.
from me in the next couple of years.
Excellent.
I love that. Your determination is beautiful to watch. Just
Mhm.
There's just no, I just don't see, you can't give me an answer as to why we all can't succeed. I don't think we need to have, there's multiple entertainment groups in the DMV, but you're not going to give me an answer as to why we all can't win. We all can't collaborate. We all can't succeed. We all can't get bookings. Like, you're not going to sit here and tell me an answer that is the answers that you're going to give me are petty and irrelevant. So if somebody has a valid answer as to why we all can't win, please slide in my DM and let's have a conversation, because I want to have those conversations. I'm not saying everybody's going to win all at the same time, but we can all work together, and we can, move forward and keep pushing boundaries and keep pushing limits and keep pushing venues and our queer safe spaces for inclusivity, and booking different people and having different shows and pushing different themes. Like, It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen this weekend. It's not going to happen next month, maybe not this year, but we can push towards those things to create opportunities for all.
Agreed.
100%.
Hayden just asked, you were talking about doing a pageant. Would you have any mask or non-binary categories for your pageant?
That is in the talks. I'm having conversations about it all. Yep. The answer is yes.
I think that's why a lot of prides recently have gone to ambassador rather than king and queen, because we've realized we're still existing within the binary when drag has become more than the binary. We've broken from the binary to
Yeah.
Broken
So
our binary.
what are your thoughts about doing, like, you could have how they have like Miss Continental Plus. So, they're both categories, but they're not necessarily mixed. So, like, what are your thoughts about doing a queen, a king, or like a mix, and not necessarily putting them all in the same competition, but having pageants for those different entities?
I've heard arguments from both sides of it, because there's always the argument of kings don't want to compete against queens because kings can't beat
Right.
queens, which I think is nonsense. I know incredible kings who could wipe the floor with some queens. Um, it gets tricky sometimes. And um, I think it goes back to, we were talking about Drag Race earlier, and the fact that, oh my God, there's people over 30 on this season.
Yeah, true.
Like, if it was a normal season of Drag Race, this would be Drag Race Supreme, because it was all people over a certain age.
Yep.
I don't know. I bounce back and forth with my opinion on it, to be very honest. Sometimes I'm like, oh, more representation for everyone. Then I'm like, or we could just streamline it to one. I don't know.
I know.
I go
I
back
think
and
we
forth
lose.
with it, and I'm having the conversation. I'm trying to get the feedback on what is best, but at the same time, to be a host and be a producer, you are not going to please everybody. It's
Yeah.
not going to happen. You're going to stress yourself out. You're going to burn yourself out, and you're going to end up quitting. And I've seen a lot of people who host shows that do not host shows anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a great question, and I appreciate that question. And it is, the conversations have been happening for it. Even the if what I brought up earlier is that is very true. Having
I
three
like
different
that.
academies, yep, that's true. But then, some people, it, like you said, we can sit here all night. We can sit up till 2 a.m. and go back and forth on this topic. Me personally, if you're going to ask me that question, I'm going to say have the separate entities. Because even though we are all doing drag, there are certain outcodes for it all, and there could be different qualifications to really focus on that style. So the queens, you can bank on the girls to do the nails and the rhinestone to the floor gowns. When you have the kings, you can worry about the makeup structure and maybe binding and those qualifications, and then mix having a blend of it all. Like so you could have those different aspects. So for me, I would probably have three separate categories or three separate pageants.
Yeah.
I like that.
Just to even the playing fields as well.
Yeah.
But then when that pageant system comes out the following year, they are performing at all three pageants. So they'll have three bookings that following year or during their
Yeah.
reign. And then,
Yeah.
coming up formers and that kind of stuff until we get to, a couple, thankfully, if the pageant goes on long enough, then you have multiple formers, then you can divvy it up to kind of have those as your performances while the contestants are changing categories.
I like
I
that.
like that.
This has been
There's ways for us
such an
all to win, Diva.
educational evening.
Yep.
Right?
And unfortunately, we only have 1 minute left.
Oh no! What an hour and a half that went by so quick.
Right? I
does.
looked down at the clock at one point. I was like, we are 1 hour in, and it feels like we just started.
Just
Like,
talked for a minute.
exactly.
Yeah,
But
this was
since it
super
is,
fun. I thank you guys so much for finally allowing me to get on the screen and just kind of
Absolutely.
chit chat about myself for an hour and a half because I do it 24/7. So it was nice to do it with other people.
it was such a joy to have you here. And I'm so glad we finally got to meet. Like,
Yes.
we've known of each other for so long, but we haven't actually met yet until now.
Wow.
And it was a cute little kiki moment for us to paint together today. I like that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Good.
Um,
Good. I'm glad
Amethyst,
you
do you
did that.
have anything you'd like to say to the guests before we head out?
Absolutely. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year to you all. No matter what you do in life, just make sure that it belongs to you and you own it. Because 2026, I know I'm embracing my power and I'm sharing that power with my friends. And if it's not before me, it will be behind me. And that's going to be my mantra in 2026. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching us and keeping our show going. Thank you to my co-hostess and sister Jade DeVere for having me along on this journey. And for all the other soon-to-be journeys we have together as well. And Dee Dee, it's about damn time, girl. We got you on the show. I love you. I appreciate you. I
Finally,
value. Finally, I see you
I
and I love you.
appreciate you both. Thank you so much. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for this podcast that you guys are doing, and it's been going strong for 5 years. And I wish you nothing but many more.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you so much. Dee Dee, thank you so much for being here tonight. You have been an absolute
Thank you.
light this evening. Your power radiates from you, your determination, even in that lovely little hotel room you are in right now.
Down in a little old La Plata, Maryland.
Such a bustling metropolis that it is.
I'm
But
about
it
to
has
go
been
fill
an
up my
absolute
ice bucket now.
nice. But it has been an absolute joy having you here this evening. Amethyst, it is always a joy working with you. I'm super excited to do bingo with you on Sunday.
Yes,
I
baby.
cannot wait. It's going to be absolute shenanigans. I'm going to be exhausted because I am in New Jersey on Saturday judging a theater competition.
My God, that'll be my
Oh, yeah.
second show of the day too. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Burning the candle at both ends, like we do.
always. I'm out of
But
wax,
Listen, the gas and electric bill is always due, Diva. So keep working while you can.
baby. Ain't that the truth?
absolutely.
Keep working while you
Hustle,
can.
baby. We're hustlers, hon. We hustle.
Oh, yeah. I don't know that that's the right term, but
It is
everybody,
for me.
everybody, thank you all for tuning in this evening. Make sure you pop back in 2 weeks because we will be here with the wonderful Heavens to Betsy Stratton, who will just be back from competing for Miss Gay America. So, everybody, take care of each other. Reclaim your power this year. That's what I'm
Take it
doing.
back.
That's what this year is all about. Don't let
Take it back.
anybody tell you what is right because you are correct.
Be
Good night,
kind.
everyone.
Bye.